Hi everyone, I am Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, the lesson is solving quadratic equations by completing the square. In the previous episode, we solved quadratic equations using perfect square. This time, by completing the square. Okay, what does it mean when we say completing the square? A quadratic equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 can be rewritten in the form x plus b squared is equal to q. In other words, completing the square means we are going to rewrite this quadratic equation into this form. Okay, example, x squared minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, in here, this expression on the left side is not perfect square. Look at the coefficient of x squared, it's 1. So negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And negative 1 squared is positive 1. But this is negative 5. So it means this is not a perfect square trinomial. So how are we going to turn this into perfect square trinomial? So first, we will move negative 5 on this side or on the right side. So this is now plus 5. So we have here x squared minus 2x, and this is equal to 5. And then this time, we are going to turn this expression into a perfect square trinomial. So how are we going to do that? Negative 2 divided by 2, negative 1. Negative 1 square is positive 1. So it means this is plus 1. Okay, since this is equation, we have to add 1 on this side also. Okay, this is our perfect square trinomial. If we are going to factor that out, it's x minus 1 squared. And this is equal to 6. So this is what we call completing the square. From this quadratic equation, we rewrite in this form of equation. Okay, what about for this another example? 3x squared minus 6x minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, first thing we need to do here is, since the coefficient of x squared here is 3, okay, we are going to divide this by 3, this side also by 3. So now, coefficient of x squared is 1. So x squared, and this is minus 2x minus 4. And this is equal to 0. Okay, this expression here on the left side, x squared minus 2x minus 4, is not a perfect square trinomial. So to make this perfect square trinomial, move negative 4 on the other side. So this becomes plus 4. So we have x squared minus 2x, and this is equal to 4. Okay, it's time to turn this into perfect square trinomial. So we are looking for this number or constant number. So negative 2 divided by 2, negative 1 square. So it means this is plus 1. Again, this is equation. You added 1 here. You have to add 1 on this side also. So this x squared minus 2x plus 1, factor out, that's x minus 1 squared. So x minus 1 squared is equal to 5. So from this quadratic equation, we rewrite in this form. So this is completing the square. Okay, now, how are we going then to solve quadratic equations? By completing the square. Okay, when the left-hand side of the quadratic equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, left-hand side meaning this expression. When this expression can't be factored, what we need to do is rewrite in the form x plus p squared is equal to q. In other words, we will use completing the square. And then, we will solve using square roots. Okay, example, x squared minus 8x plus 11 is equal to 0. Look at this expression on the left side, x squared minus 8x plus 11. This expression can't be factored. This is 11. This is an odd number. Factors are only 11 and 1. There's no way that when we add, we can get negative 8. So it means this trinomial can't be factored. So what we need to do is we will use completing the square. We're going to rewrite this in this form. So how are we going to do that? First, transfer or move 11 on the other side. So this is minus 11. So minus 11. So we have here x squared minus 8x. And this is equal to negative 11. Okay, now turn this into perfect square trinomial. We're looking for this constant number here. So negative 8 divided by 2, negative 4, negative 4 squared. So it means this is plus 16. Okay, again, this is equation, so you need to add 16 on this side also. So this is now perfect square trinomial. Factor out, it's x minus 4 squared. And this is equal to negative 11 plus 16 is positive 5. So this is now this form. Completing, we use completing the square. So now we are ready to solve this equation. So how are we going to solve this? Using square roots. So we're going to remove this exponent 2. So x minus 4, this is then equal to positive, negative, square root of 5. Okay, in here, x minus 4, the value of x minus 4 is positive, negative, square root of 5. But we are not looking for x minus 4. We are looking for x. So move negative 4 on the other side. So this now becomes positive 4, or 4 plus or minus square root of 5. So in other words, the values of x are 4 plus square root of 5 or 4 minus square root of 5. So these are the solutions. Okay, this time, let's take a look at these other examples by answering this concept check question. The following shows the process of solving a quadratic equation by completing the square. Let's fill in the blanks. Okay, first, x squared minus 8x minus 5 is equal to 0. So move negative 5 on the other side. It's positive 5 on the right side. And then, okay, turn this into perfect square trinomial. So we have x squared minus 8x plus negative 8 divided by 2, negative 4, and then square. So this is 16, plus 16. This is equation, so plus 16 on the right side also. So factor this out, x minus 4 squared, and this is equal to 21. 5 plus 16 is 21. So we are now going to solve. So remove this exponent 2. We have here x minus 4. And this is equal to plus or minus square root of 21. X minus 4 value is plus or minus square root of 21. We're looking for x. So move negative 4 on the other side. So it means x is 4 plus or minus square root of 21. Okay, what about here? 2x squared plus 8x plus 3, and this is equal to 0. Make the coefficient of x squared 1. So it means divide this by 2, divide by 2. So now we have x squared plus 4x, and this is plus 3 over 2. Okay, this is plus 3 over 2 equals 0. So move 3 over 2 on the other side. That's why we have a negative 3 over 2. Okay, and then make this perfect square trinomial. So this is now plus 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So this is plus 4. This is equation. So you need to add 4 also on this side. Okay, so this is then x plus 2 squared. And this is equal to negative 3 over 2 plus 4. So let's add this one, make the denominators the same. So this is 8 over 2. So it means negative 3 over 2 plus 8 over 2 is 5 over 2. So this is equal to 5 over 2. Okay, let's solve using square roots. We will remove this exponent 2. So x plus 2, this is then equal to plus or minus square root of 5 over 2. This is square root of 5 over 2. We have to rationalize the denominator. So times square root of 2. So this is then 2. The denominator is 2. And this is then times square root of 2. So we have 10 on the numerator part. So x then would be, okay, x plus 2, this is equal to plus or minus square root of 10 over 2. We're looking for x, so move 2 on the other side. So it means this is x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root of 10 over 2. Okay, now let's answer these simple questions. When the quadratic equation 3x squared minus 8x plus 2 is 0 is written in the form x minus 4 over 3 squared is equal to k, what is the value of the constant k? Okay, as mentioned here, this is our quadratic equation and it's written in this form. Okay, it means they use or it made use of completing the square because this is in the form x minus this 4 over 3 squared is equal to k. So we're looking for this value of k. Okay, let's get this equation. Minus 8x plus 2 and this is equal to 0. So what we need to do first, make the coefficient 1. So divide by 3. So it means we have here x squared. This is minus 8 over 3x plus we have here 2 over 3 and this is equal to 0. Okay, this is not perfect square trinomial. To make it perfect square trinomial, move 2 over 3 on the other side. So minus 2 over 3 here on the right side. So we have x squared minus 8 over 3x. And this is equal to negative 2 over 3. To turn this into perfect square trinomial, negative 8 over 3, we have to divide by 2 or let's say 8 over 3 times 1 half. So this is 1, this is 4. So we have 4 over 3. So negative 4 over 3. And if we are going to square this one, then this is 16 over 9. So plus 16 over 9. So plus 16 over 9 on this side also. So perfect square trinomial. So it means this is x minus 3. This is x minus 4 over 3 squared. And this is equal to, okay, make this same denominator times 3 times 3. So we have here 6 over 9. So negative 6 over 9 plus 16 over 9 is positive 10 over 9. And this is equal to this one. X minus 4 over 3 squared is equal to k. So it means k is 10 over 9. Okay, let's go to our second or to our another question or problem. The quadratic equation 2x squared minus 8x is equal to a. And this is solved by completing the square. And the solutions are x is equal to b plus minus square root of 5. What is the value of a plus b? Okay, let's get our quadratic equation. 2x squared minus 8x. And this is equal to a. As mentioned here, this is solved by completing the square. And the solution is this one. X is equal to b plus or minus the square root of 5. Okay, so let's do completing the square. So in here, 2x squared minus 8x is equal to a. First, we have to turn or we have to make the coefficient of x squared 1. So it means divide by 2. So we have here x squared minus 4x. And this is equal to a over 2. To make this perfect square trinomial, negative 4 divided by 2 is negative. 2 square is positive 4. So plus 4. Here is also plus 4. So this is then x, factor out, minus 2 squared. And this is equal to, we have here a over 2 plus 4. Okay, this expression on the right side, if we are going to solve this one, so this is times, this is 4 over 1 times 2 times 2, so this is then 8 over 2. Or we can write then this one as 8 plus a over 2. So we have 8 plus a over 2. Okay, now, to solve this, we remove this exponent 2. So we have here x minus 2, and this is equal to plus or minus the square root of 8 plus a over 2. X minus 2, the value is positive or negative square root of 8 plus a over 2. But we're not looking for x minus 2. We're trying to find here, or we will find here, x. So move negative 2 on the other side. So we now have x is equal to 2 plus or minus square root of 8 plus a over 2. So this is equal to this equation. So in other words, b here is 2. Okay, now, what about a? Okay, a here would be, we have here 8 plus a over 2. This is equal to 5. Multiply both sides by 2. So we now have 8 plus a is 10. So in other words, a is 10 minus 8, so that would be 2. So a is 2. So what's the value of a plus b? So 2 plus 2, then the value is 4.